Alright, so a little walk around on the trailer and a little bit of information about this trailer. So, like I said, I've had it for quite a few years, and the reason I even built it was because at that time I had to go on a 1,200-mile trip to go up north to visit my family, and I didn't want a tent camp, so I recruited my brother, and between the two of us, we built this in 3 days, the frame of it anyway. And like I said, there was no doors, there was no windows. It looked completely different than this when I first built it. And through the years, I've taken it, like I said, to Iowa and Ocala Forest. I've been all over with this trailer. I love it. It makes a nice little sleeper. The problem I was having is that there was a porch on the back of it, and I just didn't really like the design of it. So that's why I decided to go ahead and take it apart and start all over again. This trim on it is actually 2x2 angle iron, and you can see I cut it and bent it and then welded it, and this part back here will have more angle iron coming on for the trim, and then another trim piece down. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do to skin this thing. I don't know if I'm going to go with rhino liner, aluminum. I'm not really sure. I mean, like I said, I'm not too worried about it, just for the fact that this is just a off-road trailer that I actually use quite a bit. And as far as looks go, if you don't like it, don't look at it. And you know, we live in Florida, so we can camp all year long if we want to. And this would be a nice little just getaway trailer. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to put that out there. And I do pull it with a Jeep. When I first built this trailer, it weighed 980 pounds total weight. That was with everything in it. I've added windows and door. I have taken some off the length of it though, so I'm probably still around 1,000 pounds empty. And once I get my bunk in the walls and everything, I might end up with around 1,200 pounds. But that's pretty light. And then, like I said, I'm pulling it with a 1988 Jeep Cherokee, which I got 176,000 miles on this. It's a good running motor. It's strong. Shouldn't have any problems pulling it. And we'll be going through the Ocala Forest again, doing the campgrounds and going on some probably some longer trips with it next year. You know, we've talked about going out to New Mexico and the desert and Arizona and that kind of thing, Grand Canyon and stuff. And there's 2 of us and a dog, and so we just really need some place to sleep. And once I get the awning hooked up and get the awning mounted, this is actually a pretty comfortable trailer. You know, I've got a 12-volt refrigerator to hold all of our cold drinks and our food. I am going to put some sort of air conditioning in it. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do it, but here in Florida you got to have AC. Well, anyway, that's just kind of a little walk around. I will be putting mud tires on it and getting rid of those trailer tires. Eventually I'd like to have a whole set of tires. That way I only got to carry one spare with me. But anyway, that's just kind of a little walk around.